Did Jesus ever actually claim to be God? Or did Christians make that up later? That's one of the most debated questions in history. Some say Jesus was just a teacher or prophet, and that the idea of him being God was added centuries later by the church. But when we look at the earliest sources, not opinions, not memes, not conspiracy theories, a very different picture appears. First, it's true. Jesus never said the exact sentence, "I am God, worship me." But in first century Judaism, people didn't prove divinity by using modern language. They did it through actions and claims that only God had the right to make. Jesus forgave sins, something only God could do. He accepted worship. He said he existed before Abraham. He claimed authority over the Sabbath, which only the Creator could claim. And he called God my Father in a way no rabbi ever did. The people listening understood exactly what he meant. That's why they accused him of blasphemy and tried to stone him. Example, he said, "Before Abraham was, I am." That phrase, "I am," is the divine name of God in the Old Testament. The reaction wasn't interesting metaphor. It was, you, a man, are claiming to be God. They picked up stones to kill him. Whether someone believes the Bible or not, the text shows clearly how his own audience interpreted his words. Some people argue, but that's in the Gospel of John, which was written later. Maybe Christians added that. So let's go earlier. The letters of Paul, written only 20 to 25 years after Jesus' death. In those letters, Jesus is already called God, Lord, the image of the invisible God, and Paul quotes Old Testament worship passages about Yahweh and applies them to Jesus. That means the belief that Jesus was divine started immediately after his death, not centuries later. Even non-Christian history confirms this. In the year 112, the Roman governor Pliny the Younger wrote to Emperor Trajan and said that Christians sing hymns to Christ as to a god. This is long before the church had power, buildings, creeds, or influence. They worshipped Jesus when it was illegal, dangerous, and punishable by death, which makes no sense if they invented the idea just for influence or politics. So did Jesus claim to be God? Not in a modern sentence, but yes, through actions, titles, and statements that only God could make. The earliest Christians didn't slowly exaggerate who Jesus was. They believed he was divine from the very beginning, because they believed he himself claimed it. Which means the real question is no longer, did Christians invent his divinity? But, if Jesus really made those claims, was he telling the truth or not?